Hey guys, Donnie here with the Morrow Group at eXp Realty. Hope everybody is doing well today. And if you get a chance, I'd love for you to like on my page here, my YouTube page. Like, comment on it down below. That'd be awesome. And today I've got a good video for you. 4 reasons why you should not become a real estate agent. So let's jump right in, okay? So everybody, I think, thinks that real estate is awesome and glamorous, whatever. It is. It's a great career. It's also a really hard job. So let's talk about some reasons why you shouldn't become a real estate agent. Number one, in my opinion, is because you want freedom of your time. You think, oh, those guys just set their own schedule. They get to do what they want to do, and it's just awesome. Well, you know, if you're going to sell 1 or 2, 3 houses a year, you probably can set your own schedule. If you want to be a high producing agent that makes a lot of money, that does really well, that can happen, but not on your own schedule. The truth is, we live in a now society, and when someone calls you and they want help with a home or buying a home, selling a home, whatever the case is, they want customer service, and they generally want that customer service on their time schedule. Do we have some control over our schedule? Sure, we do, but it's not what most people think, and it's definitely not a reason to become a real estate agent, because we end up working a lot of times when other people are off work. So that means if a lot of people work day shift Monday through Friday, guess when realtors are working? After those people get off working on weekends. So if you want freedom of your time to have weekends off, being a real estate agent that's probably not a good reason for you to become a real estate agent. Number 2, whatever you do, and I hear this quite often, don't become a real estate agent because your mom said you could sell ice water in the North Pole, or whatever the case might be. Of course your mom said that. Your mom believes in you. She's a good mom. She should tell you you can go do whatever you want to do, or that you're good at things, that you're good at sales, or what have you. It's just not a legitimate reason to just go, hey, I'm going to become a real estate agent. Take a look at your own personality. Take a look if it's something you would really enjoy, something that you can do for the long haul, and just more than that, just something that you will enjoy helping other people, so that your heart is really in it, not just because someone told you you'd be good at sales, or someone told you you'd be good at showing houses, or that you love houses, whatever the case might be. Okay, that's typically not good reasons to become a real estate agent, because the newness of it can wear off pretty fast, especially if you're busy. And a lot of these tips, by the way, really do depend on how hard you're going to work. All of these can be okay reasons to become a real estate agent. If you're planning to sell 5 houses a year, make 30 or 40 grand, you just need something on the side, that's great. If your goal is to become a entrepreneur and your goal is to sell a lot of houses and make a great income for your family and change your family tree and change your legacy, then these aren't good reasons to become a real estate agent. Okay, number 3 goes right along with that. You think it's easy money. Oh, those realtors, all they do is open some doors, drive around in white Mercedes, and fill out some paperwork. It's so easy. Easy money. Don't do it because you think it's easy money. That's one reason why approximately, and I hear different numbers, but 60 to 80% do not renew their license after the first 2 years, because they got into it for the wrong reason. And probably number 1 is they thought it was easy money. And then they got into it and realized, hey, you actually have to work to be very successful at this. You've got to do a lot of stuff that people don't realize. You're constantly busy. You're on call 24/7, all the above. It's just kind of a nonstop, never really having a day off type business, and it's a lot of hard work to keep up with. Now, it's not digging a ditch hard work, but mentally it's draining. Time-wise, it's very draining. Knowing your materials, knowing real estate, all keeps you very, very busy. So it does end up being a lot of hard work. And the last thing that it is easy money. And number 4, because you think it's glamorous or exciting, don't get a real estate license for that. You're running a business, and you know what? Running most businesses isn't glamorous or exciting every day. And I can tell you, after millions of dollars spent on marketing, after selling hundreds or thousands of homes, having the largest team in the city, been running a team for 6 years, national real estate coach, I still don't feel glamorous at all. I don't go out in public and people recognize me. Every now and then somebody might recognize the name because they've heard me on the radio or something like that. But people don't recognize me when I go out in public. I've literally been in jiu-jitsu class with people that I've done jiu-jitsu with for months, and somebody say a comment about something on the radio or my slogan they heard on the radio, and somebody else in the class go, "Oh, that's you." They had heard the radio, they knew the name, they also knew my name, but they never put two and two together. So that glamorous or people knowing you thing, it takes an insane amount of work and years and millions of dollars for that to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So again, that goes with all the other things. If you're not going to be a hard worker and you're only in it because you think you'd be good at sales, or you want freedom of your time, well, then the glamour is definitely not going to come from that either. So those are 4 reasons not to become a real estate agent and things that I hear from other agents. I want to give you guys a quick bonus today, though. How about a little bonus of maybe why you should become a real estate agent? And really, it kind of comes down to your big why. Why should you become a real estate agent? Well, you should have a really strong internal drive of wanting to be an entrepreneur, and then the reasons behind wanting to be an entrepreneur have to be really, really important. Number one, you have to be willing to work really, really hard. It is a lot of work. It's not a predictable schedule. It's an unusual schedule. It's nights and weekends, as I mentioned. So if you're willing to put into work, then real estate may be a great business for you. Number 2, you've got a really big why. What gets you out of bed in the morning? When you work with a client for 90 days and then the deal falls through and then they blame you even though you've gone above and beyond it happened and they fire you, you don't get any of that time, any of that money back. You can't feed your family on that time. You can't pay the electric bill with that time you put in. Real estate is one of those unusual businesses where you only get paid if you produce results. If you go to your doctor and he doesn't cure you, he's still going to send you a bill. If you go to your real estate agent and they don't sell your house, you don't pay them. So real estate is really hard. So you have to have a big why to keep you going, because it's going to happen. If you sell very many houses, you're going to lose a deal. You've got to have a big why to keep you going after that. And then last but not least, on this video anyway, it's last, is helping people. You do really need to help people. Now you can look at that as it's the primary reason to get into real estate or the secondary reason to get into real estate. I think that most successful realtors, it's a secondary reason. The first reason is their big why, taking care of their own family. The secondary reason is taking care of other people and helping other people meet their goals. And I'll tell you, it's amazing. There is nothing like helping a friend or a family member or somebody that you've known for a long time buy a dream home and just be super excited and they love you and it's amazing and it's just awesome. I recently sold a house for somebody I'd known for 20 years and he was going to retire, and I knew he was going to retire. He was ready to retire. He deserved it. He's been working hard his whole life. We put his house on the market and he put in his notice at his job. And I was like, whoa, what are you doing, man? I don't even have it under contract yet. Or maybe it was right when we went under contract, but it hadn't closed. And he's like, oh, I got faith in you. No pressure though. And I was like, oh, great. Now we got to get this thing closed because this guy's already put in his notice, his retirement notice at his job. Luckily, it went really smoothly. And there was a deep level of satisfaction of somebody that I've called a friend for 20 years that was ready to retire. And I was able to help him sell a home because he wanted that money to put in his retirement nest egg, and he had a plan, and I know how hard he's worked for it. And even though they had a lot of memories there and have raised kids there and grandkids there, it was pretty awesome to be able to help him to accomplish that goal. One of my proudest moments this year is that I was able to help a 20-year friend accomplish that, and I know where he is in life, and I know how hard he's worked for it. So that's truly amazing, and it is awesome. So there you go. There's 4 reasons why you shouldn't become a real estate agent. I think a lot of people get that wrong, and then a couple of reasons there why you should become a real estate agent, and it's an amazing career. So if you do decide to do it, go all in. Treat it like a business that you've invested $5 million to start, and you're going to lose your life savings if you don't, and you'll probably be successful. I wish you luck on your adventure.